There's no mountain I see that you cannot move. No battle will confront me that you're gonna lose. I will put my hope in you. There's nothing you can't do. I wanna live fearless. I believe, I believe, I believe, I believe your promises. I believe, I believe, I believe, I believe you are for me. This I believe. Fearless. I believe, I believe, I believe, I believe your promises. I believe, I believe, I believe, I believe you are for me. This I believe. Fearless. You're stronger than my weakness, Jesus, your victory. You're fighting all my battles, you fight for me. Fight for me. You're stronger than my weakness, Jesus, your victory. You're fighting all my battles, you fight for me. I wanna live fearless. I believe, I believe, I believe, I believe your promises. I believe, I believe, I believe, I believe you are for me. This I believe. Fearless. I believe, I believe, I believe, I believe your promises. I believe, I believe, I believe, I believe you are for me. This I believe. Fearless. I believe, I believe, you fight for me. I believe, I believe, I believe, this I believe.
All right. I think we're on now, and sorry for the delay. It's 8:14. We had some deep breaths back here, and hopefully you can tell your friends that we're here. I'm not exactly sure where we're at. We are on Facebook Live, right?
Yes.
Born and
yes,
Brave
on
Tour
Facebook
page.
Live.
And we have a lot of people looking for us. That's good. That's good. It's not good to be lost and have no one looking for you. That's definitely one of our values. So tonight we have a great show. The best show we've ever done is right tonight. You're here for it. It's the first one. That's why. I don't know if you can see what I see, but in my screen, Alex is right below me. And Alex Zubler is one of our people at Born to Be Brave. He's kind of the guy that does all the fun, kooky stuff that we pay him to do. How's it going tonight, Alex?
Dude, it's going great. It's going great, Bob. Yeah, we had some fun today, shooting some stuff for these upcoming shows. We're super excited about to show you guys. But I'll just leave it at that for now. We'll tell you more about that later. So
yeah, we also have Evan and Noah Dixon with us. Evan is the children's pastor at Concord Baptist in Anderson, South Carolina. This is a countrywide show right here. This is national. This is national show. And so we called Evan up last week because we were thinking, who have we met on the tour that would be great in this show? And I texted Evan and said, Evan, can you jump on a Zoom meeting? And he did like 90 seconds later. And we really wanted to get Noah on the show. So welcome, Evan and Noah.
Hello. It's great to be here. Thanks for the call this week. Not much going on during the COVID. That's why the quick response of 90 seconds. And we know it's Clemson country. I'm from New Orleans. That's why the LSU shirt. And Noah's a Golden State fan. Now we have it all.
That's one messed up family. You're covering all your bases there. You're covering all your bases. And we also have Wade Harris, our COO of Born to Be Brave, and one of our speakers. And Wade, how's it going tonight? You're in your underground bunker.
I am, my underground bunker, my new office workspace. I'm doing well. You know, it's been warm in State College today, so got out for a nice run, actually just before we got on here, which was great. So looking forward to being here with you guys tonight. And Bob, I think what would something with Born to Be Brave be like if we didn't have the Wheel of Destruction at it?
It would not be good at all. And we have the world's only Wheel of Destruction. Right now, we are in the process of negotiating a kind of a permanent space for the wheel. But how many of you have been to the show? I'm trying to look for that on the side there. If you want to chat, tell us if you've been to the show or not and where you're from. and we'll go from there. But I want to tell you about the wheel. We've had the wheel for 3 years now, and it's 1,700 pounds. They say it's 1 ton with me on it, but that leaves a little bit to the imagination. And we are going to set it up soon, this week or next week, in a permanent location so we can crush bigger stuff and harder stuff. So, but we have
the show, right? I mean,
that
we can go bigger and better with this show. It's hard to do in a church, but there's no limits when we're on here.
no, we're going to add some weight to the wheel too. I think another 50 or 75 pounds by putting calcium chloride in it. But we have a montage that was produced that we're going to go to now to show you some things we've smashed, and I hope you enjoy this.
Wheel of Destruction activated. Begin drop sequence. Check. Beast mode protocol engaged. Check. Secure perimeter. Check.
3, 2. All right, there we are. I missed the wheel. I want to get back at it. And so we almost thought about setting up outside today. We might do that if we don't get our warehouse space soon.
Bob,
global pandemic is slowing things down.
it never gets old watching that thing smash stuff. I mean, I feel like every time I see it, just a rush goes into the gut of my belly there.
And I want to see on the side what you guys want to see us smash. There are 2 most popular answers to what people want to see us smash. Do you know what they are, Alex?
Number 1 would probably be the watermelon.
Yes.
People just love to see a nice juicy watermelon get smashed, smeared all over the plexiglass. And then number 2, well, I feel like the number 2 answer that I get whenever I ask is a cat, which I'm just like, what, guys? We can't smash a cat. So I don't know. It's
Yeah, we'll have to let that one happen.
Cats and watermelons are what people want to see. I thought about getting a cat container, like a pet container, because they're in every Goodwill I go into, and putting a fake cat in there, like with a fake back, and then just having a sound effect of a cat. But I didn't do that. There's a boundary. We haven't found it yet, but that's pretty close to that. So I want to move on to we're going to preview that we will have the Wheel of Destruction up in some future shows here in the next few days. But right now we have a special presentation. Evan and Noah are going to give us a movie review of, I think, my family's, well, I won't say what we think about it. I will let that for Evan, okay? He's rating it on our first movie review ever. So take it away, Evan and Noah.
All right. So the movie we're going to review, when Bob asked me about movie review, and he requested the movie, so obviously it's Big Fat Liar. This movie was from 2002, so it's about 18 years old. When he started describing, I said, yeah, I kind of remember seeing it. Noah hadn't seen it yet, so we not at all. So we took some time this week to watch it. And just to give you a little bit of the theme of the movie, if you haven't seen it, basically it's about a boy who he is quite a liar himself. He can get himself out of a lot of situations. He's a smooth talker. He seems to not really, seems to get in trouble a little bit at school, which might be like some of you guys that are watching. Didn't really do all of his assignments. Had this big assignment coming up. Didn't do it. Made up a story. Got in trouble with the teacher. Then the dad, of course, didn't believe him because he's lied to him a bunch of times. And what happened was he ran into this music producer. He literally ran into him on his little sister's bike in the limousine. And the movie, he left the story that was going to give him credit to actually pass the class in the limousine. The movie producer got it, found it. Then he decided he's going to make a movie from this story that this 14-year-old who thinks he's 10 in the movie, everyone thinks he's 10, he's going to make this whole thing. So then what happened was the whole movie is basically the boy trying to get the movie producer to call his dad and
Are you
tell
going to
him.
tell us the whole movie?
Yeah.
Are you telling us the whole story? Because
No.
it has a big ending to it.
Oh, no.
Okay, all right. I'm not going to. I'm
All
not
right,
going to
we won't get
interrupt
to
you.
that.
I'm not going to interrupt you.
Anymore. So the whole movie's about him just chasing this movie producer down and basically making sure that he can clear his name with his dad. So that's the overall, like I said, don't want to spoil the ending, but that's the whole premise of the story. So we decided to break it up into some certain categories. No?
Yes. Okay, so we put it into 3 categories, and we basically voted them from 1 to 10. 10's good, and then 1's like terrible, like it's really bad. Okay, so our
this
first
is
category was
sophisticated.
action. So I had a 8 for action.
A little closer. On the exit.
Is that better? Can I see that?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
All right. I had 8 for action because basically the whole movie is just running around and doing all these crazy things. So I thought that was a lot of action.
For action, I went ahead and gave it a 9. I felt like it
Ooh.
was non-stop. Yeah, I mean, from the second it gets rolling, it never stops. So action, definitely a good action movie. Category number 2.
Okay. The next category was comedy. So like how funny it was. So I had a 6 for comedy.
Oh, wow.
I mean, it was funny, but I thought it wasn't like the funniest thing I've seen.
So
doesn't
Noah,
sound
no,
funny.
what's a 10 for you for a comedy?
Good call.
I mean, it has to be like whole movie. Like the entire thing is just, jokes
Okay.
and stuff.
Born to be Brave. My jokes are Born to be Brave. What number is that?
All right, let's just keep going there.
Well, we're going to stop that.
Strong 5. It was a strong 5.
That's the highest rating I've ever gotten. That's like, I win. Go ahead.
So on comedy, I went ahead and bumped it to a 7.5. I thought it was kind of funny, but I'm a little older and the movie's a little older. So, whatever. I gave it a 7.5 because in Born to Be Brave world, we're trying to see movies we can watch with our kids. And there's
Yeah.
not many movies you can watch with your kids anymore. So on a movie you can watch with your kids, it's a 7.5 easily.
Yep.
Okay. So
Good.
the last comedy.
Not comedy. It was comedy, but
Oh,
it's the
no,
last
The
category.
last category, it's a very good one. It's romance. So how
Ooh.
much romance is in the movie? So you see those, those lips. Okay. So
Nice.
I gave it 3.
That's
because
my
I
kind of
thought-
romance movie. Just a little bit. A 3.
Yes, there wasn't very much in there, but there was only one time where they got like really close, like they were like,
Really.
and then they just cut the scene.
Yeah. I gave the romance only a 2 because the thing was though the best friend that was running around with him trying to get the movie back was a girl. So it was a guy and a girl the whole time. They had the one scene, but it wasn't like a ROCO or anything like that. I described that earlier. Noah said, "What's a ROCO?" And I said, "That's a
Oh, I
romantic
get it.
comedy. You'll learn about that later. It's just a chick flick or something like that, But when we go back to the comedy section though, Noah thought that some of it was actually his favorite part. We wanted to show you guys. So I'm going to spin this computer and give you a quick clip of Noah's favorite part or funniest part of the movie for him. Noah, get us queued up and let
Let's
me make
cut
sure.
let's cut to our secondary studio here.
Yes,
This is a high
yes,
budget operation.
right. There we go.
Spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on this setup.
Okay.
Okay,
That's a line, that's a funny thing.
right.
Yes, the
That was
middle-aged-
his favorite part.
The middle-aged hairy man dancing around in his Speedo, which looks like his underwear.
That looked like, I thought that looked like Evan a little bit. It seemed like a kind of like your body style.
It was very similar, very similar. But those older teens, there's some good TikTok moves you could get from that video right there. They definitely could pull some into a new TikTok. So then my favorite part of the movie though was we're going to give you a little virtual background here for this one. At one point in the movie, the guy, the movie producer said, he said, he wanted some stunts, and this guy did kind of an old fashioned stunt. He said, well, I'm going to let my new graphics guy do our stunts, and he's going to do them on his, Noah cleared it out. He said he's going to do them on his iBook.
Oh,
and
nice.
then so Noah was like, he looks at me like, what in the world is that thing? Because it looks like, as he describes it, a briefcase, like an Apple briefcase. And I said, no, son, that was a computer in 1982.
That's right.
So those were really cool. I mean, I looked them up on eBay. They range from $300 to $1,200 right now.
Oh,
So
wow.
yeah. So I thought that was actually funny. So then we went with our final thing, which was how many wheels of destruction, best out of 5, should the movie get?
Okay, so I did 4 wheels, as you can see, but no. Okay, so let's put the 3. Let's supposed to be 3 3/4, but my tire looks a little wonky, so I just kind of filled it in. But like 3 3/4 is what mine.
We have the best graphics department in the business right here. I'm telling you.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And then I went with 4 wheels of destruction.
Nice. 4 wheels.
4 wheels. So we got 4 3 3/4, 3.88 or something like that if you average them. Pretty good start for our first movie.
So you like the movie?
Yes, it was good.
Good.
So now, Bob, you said you wouldn't share what your family said about it till the end. And
We
the
loved
other
it.
thing
We watched it over and over and over again. But then again, I'm happy with a 5 rating for a comedy. So I think what's amazing about it is that it's Paul Giamatti in there, who's now become a huge star. That was him dancing, and he did John Adams. He did all kinds of stuff in Cinderella Man, and so it's kind of fun to see him in that movie. Well, thank you. I'm going to come back to you real quickly. We're going to go into something else, and then come back, and you're going to tell us a little bit about what you learned from the movie, right? You and your son. All right.
We can do that.
We're gonna shoot to something we did on the tour at a friend of ours' house, Paul and Cindy Matzek. Can you tell us about that, Alex?
Yes, that was a fun day. That was probably one of the craziest days on the tour. Even though it was an off day, so we didn't have a show that day, it was still pretty lively. We had a few different stunts that we did. But we're gonna show you one of the things we did. The other thing, Bob, I guess I'll tell them about it. I don't know. Did we talk about this at all before in a show or anything? I don't think we have. But we were at this house in Wichita, one of our donors, and they had a pond there. It was probably 39 degrees out. Pond was, it didn't have any ice on it, but Alan, the leader of the band, and Bob were like, oh man, Alex will do anything for like $10. And I was like, okay, well, maybe not anything. And then Alan sees this pond. Some dude, how about you go jump in that pond for $10? And we talked about it a little bit, had some back and forth. I eventually got him up to $50, and I ran and jumped in the freezing cold pond. And it was awful. It was pretty cold.
And of course, our video department, the band, they videotaped it. We can upload it someday, but you were behind one of those, what do they call it?
It was like a dock pavilion thing. I couldn't,
They weren't on the right place to see you. So we have, though, another thing that we did at that house. I was opposed to how close we were to this explosion. And you will see, I think we have it in the video that I'm trying to get them to get a liability release form on camera. And there's a reason for this. If we were too close, things are going to fly at us, and you'll see how it ends. Here we go. Okay, we're here at Paul Matzek's house, friend of the ministry, and Matt Wolf has what is that, an AR-15? Yeah. So many things wrong with this video, you can't believe it. So many things. Everybody lined up, and I want you all to say this. I hold harmless Pure Freedom Ministry.
I hold harmless.
Robert W. Christ III. No, and all people associated with that.
If I get hurt, it's on you, Bob.
Let me tell you something about shooting rifles. It's
Yeah, how'd it feel?
Yeah.
The adrenaline. I can feel it.
Absolutely. Yeah.
The explosion was really good. I hadn't expected it.
What's next for you, Matt?
Well, this guitar gig.
Oh yeah.
It's.
I hear the military's recruiting.
I could be a sniper.
Sure. Yeah.
Hey Dylan, what are you doing with that gun there?
Shooting some tannerite.
What, you gonna shoot some tannerite? Where's the tannerite at?
Tannerite's it's about 200 feet that way.
Oh, it's in that fridge?
Oh, in that fridge. Freezer.
Got one pound of tannerite in there? We're gonna blow up that
Oh my God! Yeah, boy! Wow, that was a good time. So
It was a fun time.
we have bought some of our own tannerite, and we're going to have Tannerite Tuesday, and that'll be tomorrow. on Friday, because you know why? Because we can't wait till Tuesday. We just got the tannerite. And so we went out. Will we have some tannerite videos tomorrow? We'll put at least one on tomorrow, even if it's not.
No, tomorrow we have a different shooting video that I don't know how much we want to talk about right now.
That's true. I should.
Okay.
We have this. I was given this this clipboard here by a friend of mine, and it's bulletproof. Now, we took the video today, so you're going to see what happens to this. But this has been shot with a bunch of different guns, and we're going to show you and identify which guns are which. And we're going to see how it ends tomorrow. It has a pretty big ending, right? There's going to be a lot of suspense here, but we didn't get through it with, well, I won't tell you which one, what happened there. But tomorrow, we're going to have a video of that you're going to want to see. It's pretty cool stuff. So that's tomorrow night. We'll be starting at 7 o'clock tomorrow night. And so we'll see you there on that, for that episode there. What do we have next? We have
just a couple things. First, I want to say hi to Kevin Todd. I know he's out there. We love Kevin Todd. And actually, we probably got to get Kevin Todd out with us sometime to do some things, because I think him and Alex would be quite the pair out there. The other thing is, we heard about Alex's challenge of jumping into a pond. We would love to hear you guys send us some challenges that we need to put Alex up to. Wouldn't you agree?
Yes, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Send us those our way.
That's a good idea, because what we're going to do here, we're going to do 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 shows in a row. We got to figure out. And eventually the show will be basically we're going to have you on the show. That's why we had Evan and Noah on tonight. They're going to do some movie reviews and different things for us. We're kind of interviewing them tonight. We think they're doing a great job so far. Don't blow it, Evan, with the kicker here. Okay. The application, don't blow it. And so we're going to have some Lego contests. We're going to have some paper airplane contests. We're going to have some video contests. And we're also going to have a contest of what Alex will eat and what will Alex do. It's kind of like WWAD. What would Alex do? So that's going to be
guys, bring it on. I'm willing. There's not much I'm not willing to try in terms of eating or jumping or just doing in general. And so you can send those. We have that in the comment, but send them to tv@borntobebrave.com. So any sort of challenges, anything like that, anything you want me to try to eat, I'll eat bugs. I'll eat, maybe not anything poisonous. Don't try and kill me. But, anything cool.
Don't put boundaries on the audience. They're very
fine. Yeah. Then all the poisonous things. Then never mind.
That's right.
We have had a suggestion on something to smash. John Stube said we need to smash a piano. So if you have other things that you feel like would be great for us to smash, make sure you put those in the comments as well, and we'll keep track of those and see what the wheel can take on.
The very first thing we ever smashed was a huge organ. And Wade, you were there, right? We had to take that organ apart. We had to take it apart behind the scenes, because you could have hit that with a Mack truck. It wouldn't have broken. And when I was buying the organ, it was really a beautiful old organ. I was with a really old lady, probably 80 years old. And she said, "Oh, this is so beautiful. What are you going to do with this organ?"
And it was our first show. And we were walking in and we looked at each other and we're like, I said, "Bob, we're going to walk in one of these times and we're going to find something that you're going to be like, we've got to get that." And I should probably say, "No, we shouldn't." And instead I'll be like, "Let's do it." And
yeah, there are no adults on tour.
30 seconds later.
Yep. Hey, we're going to switch to one of the neat things tonight I'm excited about. We're going to see how this works. It's our non-Russian roulette game, right, Wade?
Yes, it is. We're going to do a challenge that we're going to start tonight, and we're going to see how long it takes. So Alex, again, is going to be our human guinea pig, I guess, all along is a good way to put it. Yeah. And so we are going to shake up a can of soda, and then we're going to move those around. And the audience, if you could put in the chat, you can vote for can 1 through 5. Alex, how about the can on your left is 1 over to 5, right? And so shake one up really good. You want to go ahead and shake that up?
Is there somebody helping you?
Well, here's the thing. I can't know, and the audience can't know. The only person who's going to know is Connor here.
Well, can you shake it up so we can have proof that you shook
Connor
it?
from the Alan Scott Band.
Really good, man. Come on. There we go. There we go. So in the chat right now, go ahead and pick can 1 through 5. Put in there what you think we should do. Can 1 through 5. And while you're doing that, Alex is going to close his eyes. Connor is going to put them in order. Let's see. We're looking here. Oh, someone wants Alex to bungee jump. There you go.
We have over 70 people in here so far. That's really good for the first show. Brandon says hi from Oceanside. Hey, Brandon, how's it going? Hope you're still well. John Stu, he wants to smash a piano. And Liza wants me to put her husband in the wheel of destruction after a week of quarantine. Wow.
All right, we got can 2, can 4, can 2. That's 2 votes for can 2.
I've seen 3 or 4 votes.
Says can 3.
So what Alex is going to do is let's go with 2, right? That probably looks like, oh, we're getting close.
5. Oh, man. Getting a nice spread.
Wow. Oh.
We have a note on here that says, from a son of mine, that says, Alex once ate 3 Chipotle burritos just to be remembered as a legend.
It's true.
This is legendary stuff.
My math teacher told me if I ate all 3 that I'd be a legend. So I couldn't stop. I had to do it. But
the legend keeps growing.
I'm a legend now. So
Peter Barker and Ryan King say, hey, we're glad you're here. Love having you here. And what do we have? We have a vote there?
All right. I think I saw the most for can 2. Wait, is this 1?
Yes.
So this is 2?
That's 2 right there. So
All right, here we go.
Good.
Okay.
Wait a second. If it doesn't splash, can you drink it? Can you guzzle it? How quick can you get it down? So if it doesn't spray all over, let's guzzle it and see how quick you can get it down. Right? Does that sound good?
Here we go. Yes, I'm going to try it. All right. Here we go. Can number 2. Ooh. All right. So just try and chug the whole thing.
Yeah.
All right. There we go.
Oh man. Oh.
What do you do?
Did you finish it?
Oh my God.
Was that all of it?
Got about half of that.
Half of it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Well, should we try it again?
Oh, absolutely.
All right. So we're just gonna do it. We're gonna go a little bit farther tonight.
Another can.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do it.
All right. Let's see what. So can number 2's out. So we got 1, 3, 4, 5.
And let's take another one.
What?
Take another one. Let's have 2 shaken there.
2 shaken?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Well.
Connor, come back and shake one. Alex, close your eyes.
Back and shake. I gotta close my eyes.
Shake it good, Connor.
Shake all of them.
Just shake whatever.
Yep. Now everyone vote. Vote which one you want to do. Which one?
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. What do we got, guys?
What are we thinking there?
Pick 1.
Is it 1? Is that the one we want to do?
I don't know. I'm just waiting. I'm seeing what the votes are on Facebook Live here.
Like 1.
Number one.
Go with 1.
Votes for number 1. A lot
Alex
of votes
says
for number 1. That's pretty suspicious, guys. Not gonna lie. But all right, I'll go for can number 1. All right, here we go.
Put your wait.
Oh, your face
Every
right
time you have
back.
to put your face onto it. You can't just open it from there. You
Onto it.
gotta be over it.
Okay, here we go.
No, over it. Over it. Yeah. Like this. Hey, like this.
Like this?
Like this.
Okay, here we go. You ready? 3, 2, 1. Oh,
What happened there?
didn't explode.
Oh my goodness. All right.
Hey, Alex, I want you to shake. We have a technical difficulty. I want you to shake the. Do you have a can left there?
I have 2 cans.
Okay. Well, we're going to cheat right now. I'm going to just shake that can as hard as you can. No, really shake it. Does this still work? Is this new technology? Evan, what's happening here?
The virus is taking the carbonation out of all drinks. Something new. It's horrible.
Because, hey, Alex, if this doesn't work, you're going to take your camera outside and we have to carbonate you somehow. You're going to have to go out and pour that soda on your head. So you better make this work.
Hey, Alex.
What?
Alan Scott's talking smack with you right now. So
who is?
Alan Scott. We love Alan Scott.
No, he's talking smack about Connor.
Okay, this should work.
Alex, so you might want to watch Don't Ruin Those Curtains that Bob doesn't like.
That's true.
Don't ruin those curtains.
Open it nice and fast.
All right, here we go.
You got to put it right in front of you so nothing gets past you.
And open it quick. Cassie Ann says open it fast.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Ooh, okay. All right. There we go.
Okay. That's pretty good. I have to admit, total disappointment to me. Tomorrow, we're going to run this again, and we're going to do something chemically that blows up. And if you dads have any, if you're a scientist or an engineer or whatever, a chemical scientist, let us know in the chat what we can put in there. I know we can put a Mentos in there, but I think it would blow the bottle up. But you ready to do it again tomorrow, Alex, with a beefed up technology piece?
Yes, absolutely.
Right, good. Well, thanks for playing along. We're gonna beef that up for tomorrow, and now we're gonna kind of end with Evan. You're gonna kind of take us through what, as a father, what you and Noah talked about, because I think it's important. It's an easy way to connect, to watch a movie and then kind of break it down afterwards. So let's put you on there and full screen and see what you have for us tonight.
So lots of times after a movie, we just have been in the habit, no matter what movie we see, we talk about just spiritual applications of the movie anyway. So Noah, what was like one maybe thing you saw in that one that you thought was a spiritual application?
Basically that like everything you say, you're gonna have a consequence to it. So if you're gonna say something, it's gonna come back to, I would say haunt you, but people are gonna remember you for it, I guess.
Right. So what we talked about was one thing that I think growing up, kids when they say things, sometimes they tend to stretch the truth a little bit, not necessarily say the right thing. Sometimes they have a tendency to lie. Someone asked earlier, what was the movie? The movie actually was Big Fat Liar, just in case you came in late, the movie we were talking about, the movie we watched. And so basically, though, in that movie, the one thing we did notice was after this kid talked and really the things he said and the lies that he said, they built up, and his dad and mom didn't trust him anymore. And so basically that affected his character. And at Born to Be Brave, one of the goals is for your boys to develop Christ-like character. And so one talk we had is, if you say a bunch of lies, whether it's to your friends or adults or whoever, you're not going to develop a Christ-like character. People aren't going to believe what you say. They supposedly you're walking around saying you're a Christian, and then your mouth doesn't equal that. And so one of my favorite verses comes out of Ephesians chapter 4. And it's a verse we've gone over a lot of times. But in this part of Ephesians, when Paul is talking to the church there, basically he's telling them, your life should be different. He said, now that you're a Christian, it's a new life that you're living. And this verse that I have, it talks about basically no unwholesome talk should come out of your mouth. Okay. Only what's good for lifting others up according to his purpose. And that verse goes a long way, because unwholesome talk isn't just bad words. Unwholesome talk is lying. And what happens is as those words come out, you know what? I don't want to give the whole movie away, Bob, but the director of the movie, not the director of the movie, but the guy that played the director in the movie, he was just a real jerk, and everybody didn't like him.
Yeah.
And nobody liked him because of the words he said and the things he did. So our talk was, and the way he treated people. So our talk was, we definitely wouldn't want to act like the older guy for sure. And then the younger guy, we could see how he was developing characteristics. And then eventually he said, I want you to trust me, and I don't want to lie anymore. And I think when we come to Christ, I'm glad that he forgives us. And I'm glad that he's left us this scripture to tell us, look, we want you to use wholesome words and wholesome talk. And that's kind of our big takeaway from Big Fat Liar.
Great. Noah, so you took that away too. Did you enjoyed the movie? And
Yes.
Are you ready to do more movie reviews as our official movie reviewer of at least in March.
Yes, it was very
2020.
fun. I liked it.
2020.
Schedule's pretty free in March. We're probably
Yes,
pretty
sir.
good.
We need some more movie recommendations from you guys. We're gonna have to, if you want to in the chat, put some movie recommendations in there. What we need to show you sometimes is a really bad movie, like just a really bad movie. We have to figure one of those out. But put some of your best movie choices in there, things that it's great to have a father and son watch, and we'll review them and put the links in there for you to do during this pandemic. It's tough out there. So any other closing comments? I'm still feeling, if you've been to the show, you know that if we don't have a good smash, I feel unfulfilled. And sometimes it is all about me. Okay. Sometimes I just want it to be about me. I want to have fun. And I just don't think that roulette thing worked out the way we want. We have 5 or 6 cans of soda there. We have a camera that moves. We have Connor there from the band, able to move that camera. And I want to know, but Alex, I'll be fair about this. I'll let the fathers and sons vote on whether you should pour that soda on yourself or not. So if we can vote in the chat, I'm going to vote yes. And Wade, what's your vote?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
3 cans. I think we should do like 3 cans maybe.
Evan and Noah?
Yes, yes, yes,
I
yes.
have another possibility.
Okay.
Maybe there's a couple cans left. Shake one can up, kind of like he did. Maybe get Connor to start shaking it now. And then when he does it, one over the head that Connor will pour while he opens one up right by a nostril just for some nostril coke.
This is why I wanted Evan on there, because this is what fantastic children, this is what they stay up late at night thinking. It's innate. You can't learn what Evan learns. It's innate inside. So is Connor there to help?
I don't know where Connor is. I've lost him.
Connor.
He's actually gone.
Connor, the problem is Connor is the only adult on the tour that actually ever says no to things. I can see him saying no to this. But I think you can do it by yourself, Alex. You're a big boy, right?
Okay, sure. What are we doing? What's the vote?
Not the votes yet from Facebook.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
Everyone needs to vote. Everyone online needs to vote.
I'm seeing a lot of votes say pour.
Yeah.
Not many that say don't pour. So
Hey, Anthony from the Summers family says, well, yeah. So, I mean, that's pretty definitive, right?
yeah, I get. All right. Robbie Gresh says all caps pour it. Okay.
What's Peter Barker saying and Ryan King? What are they saying out there?
All right, guys.
DJ Phillips, pour it.
Are you going to pour it right there in the kitchen?
Well, there's not really great lighting outside, so they're not gonna be able to see me. If I
This
go
is even
outside.
better. I didn't even think I could ask for that. This is fantastic.
I can go outside if you want.
No, I'd like to do it. Like if you could do it right in the curtains, I'd be happy. But wherever you can do it. Where are you at? Are you in your apartment? Is this like a college dorm?
Overwhelmingly, the viewers are saying do it.
All right.
You got to do what the viewers want, right, Alex?
I guess so. All right. Well, moving on to my kitchen. Be a little bit easier to clean up in the dining room. All right, here we go. This is for everybody that voted for it.
Oh man. Wow.
All right.
Loophole.
Wow.
Is that all of it?
That's all of it. Yeah, that's it. That's
Wow.
that's the can.
That's fantastic.
My nose hurts after that.
That's
Oh,
man.
Alex, thanks for being a great sport.
Is there
Yeah.
carpet on that floor?
No, this is linoleum, so we're good.
Okay.
Hey guys, this is a preview of things to come as we, get more and more for you. Evan, your Born to Be Brave is backwards, but that's been the whole show tonight. So we're gonna get you some information. Subscribe to our Born to Be Brave tour YouTube, because we will eventually be going on YouTube. We tried to do that tonight and had some technical difficulties, but we have a call into Google and Mark Zuckerberg and all those guys. And so tomorrow we're going to talk about the bulletproof clipboard. All right. And we're going to have some more great features for you. Probably something about what will Alex eat? WWAE. But for tonight, we have our parting word of thanks for coming. We love you. We love to serve you. And We want you to connect with your son or your father. So we will see you back here tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Not at 8, 7 p.m. When, Alex?
7 o'clock.
Evan? Noah? 7? Wade?
7 p.m.
7 Eastern. We'll see you guys. Take care.
Night.
Be fearless. Yep.